I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream. I made up my mind, can't go one more day without you. Hi guys, hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope all of you guys are good, hope all of you guys are great. I know I am. Welcome back to another brand new video. If you are a returning subby, thank you so much for constantly choosing to watch my videos. Thank you for intentionally watching my videos. I am truly grateful. If it is your first time here, hi baby, hi, welcome home. I hope you enjoy it here. Thank you so much for joining this family. And if you're still undecided, baby, just click on that subscribe button and you will not regret it. Yeah, so without any further ado, let us get right into the video. Alrighty, so as you guys can see by the title of the video, this is one thing that I hated throughout my undergrad years. I hated it. And I know that a lot of people are just like me. They hate this, and hopefully by the end of this video, well, hopefully this video serves as some kind of awareness and people will just stop doing it, you know. Please stop. right. All right, so the reason I am shooting this video, number one, is to bring or shed light and bring awareness to this topic, and secondly, because I went to campus today, né? So it was so busy. Every time I go to campus, I pass by, what's this, Campus Square, right? So it was so busy. Like it's always busy, but like today was just too busy, and I wondered why. And then I figured that, oh, it's recess and people are going home. No brainer. I should have known that. So it was very busy, and it also just reminded me of a time where I got so triggered every single time people asked me why I wasn't going home, right? And I wasn't the only person that got triggered. So recess periods can be very triggering to different people for different reasons, right? And I think that more than anything, I want this video to, there goes electricity, but we still have lighting. All right, more than anything, I want this video to shed light that some people can't go home, and it's fine. And you constantly asking why people are not going home is doing nothing for them but just triggering them. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the reasons people are choosing not to go home for recess and why you should be mindful of that and just mind your damn business, honestly. Okay, so first of all, we are all from different backgrounds. We just come to Joburg or wherever you're studying for the sake of the paper. We just come from our respective backgrounds and come to wherever you're studying for the sake of getting your qualification, right? So with that being said, other people unfortunately cannot afford to go home. They can't afford to go home. Some people have the luxury of always going home, being able to travel home whenever they want to go home, and great for them. But unfortunately, there's a huge chunk of students that just can't afford to go home. For them, they only go home at December holidays, and sometimes June, but that's a bit of a stretch. Sometimes just December holidays, because also they don't have a choice. Like usually races close or they kick them out or whatever, or they can't pay rent for December and an end, so they are forced to go home. We come from very different backgrounds financially, and I think it is very ignorant of people to constantly be asking why other people are not going home, because also, how do you expect somebody that I'm guessing you're not too close to expose that they don't have the means to go home? How do you expect people to open up that, you know what, there's really nothing that I can put together for me to go home. If I do go home, I won't be able to come back. If I do go home and come back, I won't be able to have food to sustain me for the month that I'm back. So it's very important that you just shy away from the conversation of asking why people are not going home. All right, finance is a very touchy subject, especially in Black households. So, and obviously guys, like if things are great at home and if the environment at home is healthy, then who wouldn't want to go home? But unfortunately, not everyone has the luxury of going home whenever they want to go home. So please stop asking people why they're not going home. Number 2. So I don't know if this one is known, but I also think that the reason this factor might not be known is because we tend to be very ignorant, especially Joburgers. That's even a thing, especially people that live in Joburg. They tend to be very ignorant about social issues, and I'm not saying everyone is, but most of the people that I've personally come in contact with are very ignorant about, you know, such issues. Guys, sometimes, don't get me wrong, not all the time, sometimes when people leave their respective homes to come to school, to come to Johannesburg for, I'm gonna use Johannesburg because I'm based in Johannesburg. So if you're in Durban, you insert Durban. If you're in Cape Town, insert Cape Town, whatever. I'm gonna use Durban because I school this side. So some people leave their respective homes to come to Joburg because it's an escape. Yes, obviously the priority is to study, but also it's an escape. I've personally heard a few stories where people just don't want to go home because they're trying to avoid that uncle that has molested them for years and years and years. I've heard stories where people don't want to go home because there's so much comparison from their parents. They feel that they are not good enough. It's always a trigger. So what's the point of going home? So you constantly asking this person as to why they are not going home, you're constantly awakening that scar or whatever you want to call it. Some people don't want home. Is not golden for everybody. Home is not a safe space for everybody. Some people genuinely are terrified of being home, and with good reason. Unfortunately, not everyone comes from a loving background, loving home, and so Johannesburg or school or whatever is their point of escape, is their place of escape, it's their safe space. So constantly asking people why they are not going home, especially when you're not even that person's friend, please stop it. Stop it. We all get triggered differently, and I think let's stop being ignorant. Let's stop being ignorant to social matters. Let's stop being ignorant to things that don't affect just us. Like, you know how some people, when something doesn't directly affect them, then they don't care about it, which for me, I really hate is a big word, but I hate when people are like that, you know. It's always important to at least have an idea of what's going in around you, so that you avoid such things. All right? Okay. And obviously, one that obviously triggered me was, but to who? To who? Who am I going home to? You know, and it seems like you're being snacks when you don't want to go home, because obviously I have relationships at home, I have friendships at home, you know, I have safe spaces at home, but also it becomes such a trigger when you go home to literally an empty house, right? It becomes such a trigger when you go home to just look at the couch that your parents used to sit on. It becomes such a trigger when you see your parents' bedroom and it's now empty. And it's like, okay, I hear you guys. You constantly ask. I hated it when I lived at the Richmond for 2-3 years, and that has always been a question. A lot of people, the management would ask me, the ladies that help with the cleaning would ask me, the people I lived with would ask me, the security, everyone would ask me, because obviously my car would be parked. I'd be the only car that's left. My unit, I'd be the only person in the unit, so every time the cleaning ladies would come, they'd find me in the unit. Obviously I'd also go out, maybe in Campus Square, to get groceries, whatever. So receptionists and managers, blah blah blah, those people would see me, and it has always been a question as to why I'm not going home. I'm like, baby, to who? Who am I going home to? Who am I going home to? And I think that obviously sometimes people ask not sometimes, most of the time, people ask this question without trying to be harmful or anything like that. It's just out of curiosity. But in your curiosity, you're also just poking wounds that we want to heal from. You are just constantly reminding us of certain benefits that should not even be regarded as benefits, but basics that we don't even have. And hopefully this very short video will make you stop.
I need to
just stop. Please, that people just stop asking people why they're not going home for recess. Okay, so we have now come to the end of this short video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and I hope you just refrain. Just stop. Please just stop asking people why they are not going home. People come from very different backgrounds. People have struggles that they don't want to open up about. People are going through a lot, and the least you can do is not question people. Just let people be, and obviously just be there if they want to talk. But if no one asks for your help, sometimes it's okay to just mind your own and just move on with your life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers. Please also like the video, of course, if you actually like it. So just like it. If you don't, just also like it, it's fine. And please do share this video, share my channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.